All right, I'm bracing myself for this one because I will make it clear for anybody that's coming in like, why the hell is she doing? In my past readings, I did make it clear to people that there is a sitting energy of sickness here that Trey really should heal. So I want to make that disclaimer first before I get into his reading. To let you guys know that it shows in his readings. It do. And there's room for healing if that's what he wants to do in his free will. So I want to let that be known because I just feel like it's important for that to be known that like we here, we eye to eye with the energy. Okay. We're not just like pulling on him to pull on him, to pull on him, to pull on him. Okay. All right. Let's get into his energy though. I always got this in his readings too. If he do though, he'll go off to live a very, very silent life with it. Remember they used to show like a basement energy or like an underground energy. I think that just pretty much was just showing like he just really go into solitude, but he can go into solitude or isolation. And if he was to isolate, this wouldn't be good. And if he was to go into solitude, it could become creative, but it still feels kind of raunchy and dark and gloomy. But so let's see what this is. Welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond and you are watching Pretty Blind Eyes. The readings held on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. The discussions held on this channel should not be taken as literal advice. I am legally blind, so I do read all of my cards to decipher what they are, but I'm an overall intuitive reader. In the description box below, you can find several ways to interact with me, one of which is the availability to book private readings. That calendar is open. The secret link is now gone, but you could get those discounted prices exclusively on membership. You can find the link in the community tab and soon where all my links are on the YouTube channel and in the description box. That's going to be updated too soon. Also, this is the very last Favorite Friday lineup that will be like new, fresh, coming to you, after this Friday, every Friday it will be on the members only website. And then they'll pick what they want to make public. Thank you guys for all the love, support, gifts, donations, journeying with me and patience. Wow, this is some sad, heavy energy. I feel heavy-hearted, heavy-chested. And it's like I'm rocking back and forth. I feel like he's just too afraid to face whatever this is. But I feel like it's imprinted from generations, like from men in his family. The illness, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Hangman. Oh, there's a woman here, Eight of Wands, that took advantage of him too. It feels Eight of Wands with the Four of Swords. I feel like he continues to run into some sort of unsuspecting woman to us that always kills his joy. And then it offsets him, like it makes him relapse into a certain type of sexual behavior. I feel like this is the same person who may have abused him too. And this is some very sensitive things to be just speaking freely on. So I'm just going to say this is what the energy feels like. I can't say that's exactly what happened, but it just feels like that kind of deal when you had that babysitter, you had to obey her because she was your authoritative figure, but then she do things that was wrong. And, what do you do? And then she says, keep your mouth shut. And then she's also a beautiful woman. So he has some sort of complexity towards women due to some sort of energy that was imposed on him. But I also feel like it triggered some sort of imprint in his lineage of men who, I'm seeing like a lot of alcoholism from certain men. Maybe some of them were in the military too as well. Or there's this very important militant man who was very mean too as well. So I feel like a lot of trust issues for him could stem from people that was supposed to be watching him and protecting him, but they may have infused abuse onto him or imposed abuse onto him and confused him. Are these excuses for his behavior and the things he's been through? No, but there's signs and things that I feel like he should pay attention to so that he can heal. So there is some serious dark. They're showing the damn. Y'all remember Mario, the haunted ghost board level? You know, when you make it to that haunted house, that used to be one of my favorite boards. It was like real haunted looking. That's what this looks like. Tower card, like a warehouse or something. Tower card, temperance card, Six of Pentacles. If he clears things up, well, I don't know. It might not have nothing to do with him clearing things up. I feel like he could be in an interesting movie. It's like I see different cars in a warehouse. It feels like one of those, like a Fast and the Furious type of movie or something. Devil car. It may not be solely about cars, but maybe his character. Yeah, devil car. Yeah, he could play some sort of villain or something if he wanted to. If he wanted to get into that aspect of things. But I don't think he should. Well, I mean, what I can say, because I don't know what order he would want to do this in, because I can't say I don't think he should do it, because it could be a healing modality for him, but it could also be a hindrance to him, for a place for him to hide and mask. You know, some people are like, damn, they played that part too good. This would be a perfect role for him. Almost. It reminds me of the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying movie. How some of that stuff was really 50 Cent's true story. It's a vibe like that. Like he might could get into something. They're playing Chris Brown's Delusional, too no consistency. Maybe we were just two fools in love. Told you, death card. Yeah, he could get a very weird. I think the movie was gonna be good though, but he gotta be careful what comes with it, because he could get like kind of addicted to that role and hide in it. And then it could trigger him back into his old behavior. Or Nine of Pentacles, he could use it for self-awareness. See, heartache here, yeah. Trey, Fool card. Yeah, World card. I just feel like he could get so tapped out so strongly out of nowhere too. So yeah, this is Trey. And since I don't do him much, that's pretty much it for now. I guess until I start getting like emails, which you guys are welcome to request anything that you'd want to know about them, and we could cover it. But just keep in mind, if you're not a member, you might see it later, like later. But I will start answering them, because he has a thing. He has a he has a course in the school. He do. Everybody I'm doing today have a course in the school, except for the updates, DDG and Puff Daddy. But all the ones above that, all of them have little sections that they'll have their readings in. My name is Diamond. You're watching Pretty Blind Eyes, and I'll see you next go around. Bye.